Coach, certainly at least by reputation, the biggest challenge early in the season. How are you approaching it?
Jim, it's a tough stretch for us now. Now we've got 8 games left this semester and 2 at home, 6 on the road. Obviously, you're going into a Big Ten team that's 3-1 or 4-1, and only loss is Kentucky. Very, very good players. They have a very special guard that's probably as good a guard and as quick a guard as that we will face all year. We just got to be physically and mentally tough. I mean, they're kind of a group that plays half-court defense very physically. They're a good basketball team. We have a huge challenge ahead of us.
Coach, what scares you most about them, what they do on the court?
You have to control. You got to control the star. I mean, the kid is. They beat South Florida the other night, and the kid had 27 of their 53. So he's averaging 20 points a game. He's a really, really good player. But they've got some good complement kids too that can shoot the basketball. So obviously, it's in their building. We've got to make sure that we are up to the task physically in terms of being able to execute offensively. Again, they're a very, very physical defensive basketball team.
Is there something that you're doing now when you're doing it well that you think could pose problems for them and give you a great shot?
No, I mean, I really, we're going to be who we are, and I think that I think we have the ability to score the basketball a little bit better than we've had in the past. Obviously, the other night it was just a physical game, and I thought our guys persevered. The thing that made me happiest about our game the other night was that we kind of played through our mistakes, and then in the second half, we shot 80% from the foul line, and overtime we shot 75% from the foul line. So that game was really won at the foul line.
How does winning a game like that maybe prep you for a challenge like
well,
this?
That's a good question, because I've had like a bunch of people say to me, "Oh, you'd rather win it like that than winning it by 10 or 15." And I laugh at them and say, "Yeah, if you win those, it does breed a portion of confidence that you can play well." We've been in 2 tough ball games on the road against Samford. Again, that game at the 3-minute mark was tied. And then in this game, at the 3-minute mark, we were down by 4, and our guys persevered and played really, really well in overtime.
Coach, the fact that they're winning and do you feel like playing through mistakes, is that something maybe you didn't see in previous years that is really surprising you, their ability to persevere?
I mean, I think I think we're better. I think we've got kids that are better basketball players and that are really committed, and all the time that they've put in is, it's showing it's showing the benefit, and that's what you hope for when you get into close games like that the kids are rewarded for all their work, and they've done a really good job with that.
Coach, it seemed like last week Ashton Ward was having a couple good games. A lot of 3-pointers, not just that, he was driving a lot too, playing the defense. What can you say about Ward and where he's been progressing since last year?
Yeah, I mean, I was teasing with him today. He made a really nice play today and drove it and kicked it to somebody, and I made the comment to him that I wish he had 4 years left. I mean, he's really having a leadership year for us. He has everybody's ear, cares, and has given a great investment to this year, and is playing tremendously. I mean, he was so big in like our Samford win. He had 2 offensive rebounds out of nowhere to put it. Just doing, playing a full game rather than just being a 3-point shooter. I'm very proud of Ash. Very proud of him.
Anything else? Go ahead, Jim.
Just one more. In a game like you've got coming up with Penn State, how much more strategical coaching is going on? Because even though every possession is always important, when you're in a position like that, maybe it becomes a little more important. How much more do you?
I mean, I've never once ever thought of it. To be honest with you, Jim, along those lines. I don't. I told our kids the other day, home, away, 10,000, 100. You know, my competitive nature is I want us to play well and to do good things. So, you know, I mean, it's a game that is fun for us because of the fact that, you know, you get to go and play, and we've had so many of these during my tenure here. You know, whether it's Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, UCLA, you know, Notre Dame, you know, Maryland, NC State, Pitt. I mean, those are the teams that we've played in the last 4 years. And the benefit of those is eventually you hope that your guys get used to those kind of games and play more relaxed and play with more confidence to believe that you can do something special.